Oh, hey. Hey, Andy, look.
What's going on?
Hey, what's up? Yeah, yo, hey, we're at Concert for a Cure, of course, our premier health concert for a cure, co-presented by Voss Chevrolet. My man, Andy Grammer, back in town. You said Dayton's like your second home, right?
Here all the time. Love this place.
Yeah.
I really do. It's great.
Not sunny California?
California's cool, but I was saying there's no change of seasons there, so it's nice to be. It's a little rainy today. Yeah. I'm actually into it. It feels good.
Yeah, we were kind of driving around town earlier, checking out the fall colors.
Yeah, it's nice. Change of seasons and stuff. In LA, it just goes straight. You have no idea what it is. It's like Christmas, and it's so hot outside. This is great. I'm getting a little rain, and I'm feeling good.
First time in the Dayton Convention Center Theater here?
It's pretty nice.
Yeah?
Pretty nice.
Got a little vibe going?
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be a really good night. I love all the other acts on the bill as well. It's going to be a good night.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. We were talking a few minutes ago, and Andy has played some other shows just even in the last couple days with some of the other artists that are here, Alex and Sierra and OAR and Oh Honey, and Jamie Scott's going to be here, so it's going to be a big night.
Yeah, it should be good. A lot of us have been rolling around, so it's like a mini tour. Little breast cancer tour.
Yeah.
It's great.
Do you like this type of year? Because we were kind of talking about that too, where, you know, sometimes if you get on a big tour, it's maybe just you and one other band, but this time you're kind of seeing a little bit of everybody.
Yeah, every night you get to hang out with different people. I was saying last night I got to hang out with Switchfoot, which I'm a huge fan of, and get to meet Alex and Sierra and Oh Honey, and just get to, it's definitely like a camaraderie thing. We all get to hang out. It's cool.
All right, let's go back about 3 or 4 years. Right before Keep Your Head Up came out, you know, you were trying to kind of kicking and screaming, trying to get things going in California, and then boom, couple radio stations, you know, none in particular we should mention, started playing Keep Your Head Up, and then everything just really changed.
It really did. It's been an incredibly fantastic ride. I've been getting to run around the country, come to places like this, and play. I mean, the fact that people keep coming really makes me happy.
Okay, I want to talk about the Back Home video because, dude, was that like so fun? That video is so fun.
By far my favorite video that I've ever made. I think it looks so cool. It was really fun to make. We did it. We shot in Salt Lake City with. Yeah, it was like we kind of co-billed it as a show, and it was a festival. It's called Color Festival, and so everybody came. Salt Lake City is one of my best markets too. So the whole crowd was into it, and they were all really cool about when to throw the color and stuff, and it just looks incredible. The hook to me is massive, so I really wanted a video that was going to be massive and huge, and it feels like that.
Yeah, it definitely does. If you haven't seen it yet, mix1077.com, and you can check out the video. Like you said, it's got to be the most colorful video I've seen in a long, long time, and it looked like you had a blast.
We had so much fun. One of my best friends directed it. His name's Justin Baldoni, which was perfect for the Back Home vibe, to have like a close friend direct the whole thing. We just went out there and we had a killer time.
So tell me about the new album. We were kind of listening to a little bit of it together earlier, and it sounds to me like, dare I say, classic Andy Grammer, and yet you can hear you're growing and experimenting too.
Sure. I was really, it's funny on this album too. What do you do? Where do you go? Do you do what you've done already? Do you stick with what you know sounds pretty good? Yeah. Or do you branch out a little bit? And I felt like I branched out, tried a lot of new sounds, tried on some different like outfits musically to see like, does this work? Does this work? And it took me a little while. I wrote about 100 songs to get to the ones that felt right, that had enough going on in them that was like, yeah, that's the new vibe I want to go in. Yeah.
When you were done with the album, did Back Home just automatically jump off as like, okay, that's got to be the first one? Sure.
I mean, the hook felt so big. Yeah. Everybody was kind of in agreement that was the single. It was huge. It was like when that hits, it's like, whoa, this is awesome. and in shows as well, everybody freaks out. So it's cool to add that. What's really cool about album 2 is that you have all these other ones to pull from. Yeah. So you go play a show and you're like, oh man, now I have a whole other album of songs for the same one set. I had, you know, so the sets start to get really good because you're just choosing the best from everything that you got. Yeah. It's really cool.
So who does Andy Grammer listen to when, like, to get inspired or whatever, when you have some chill time?
Sure. Today I was listening to the Graceland album, Paul Simon. So good. Yeah. And I really needed to go back and take a listen to that.
He just turned 73 the other day because we were talking about on the radio, like, we were talking about Graceland, you know, that album.
Yeah. I don't know. I need to go to Africa, I guess, because that was awesome. So I'm definitely like down to see if I can get some of that going on.
There you go.
Yeah, and you know, you just try, just continually. I love to go and listen to all the new stuff that's come out, just stay relevant and stay like, what is everybody into, or where's the trajectory? You know what I mean, of what is hot in music right now.
Are you going to do a cover of All About That Bass tonight? Because I figured somebody would.
Oh, I am not. I love that song.
Cool song.
One of the best songs of the last ever.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, it's so good. Yeah, she got it right.
All right, before we wrap things up with Andy Grammer, you got to give me a lesson because I was trying to do this in the car the other day, and I just epically fail. But a little bit of the beatboxing thing, come on, give me. Yeah.
It's like a PFF for the bass.
Okay.
Good. And then TIS. The hi-hat. You're just mimicking a drum set. Bass, then hi-hat, then snares like. So, give it a shot. Pretty good. So then, like, and then if you can roll, you can get like a drum roll, like a. Can you do that? There you go. So
that was a little weak.
yeah. So then if you were gonna be like, go for it, my man.
Nope, I'm not even gonna do that. That was awesome. And you're working with. We were talking today too. You're working with loops and stuff like that now too.
Yeah. I've been, like I was telling you, the second album has so many more sounds, and it's like. The first album was very clearly written on a guitar or piano, and this one was sometimes starting on piano or guitar, and sometimes it would be like myself and Logic or Ableton or like sitting with a computer and like coming up with vibes and beats and stuff. So when I went to just play it on the guitar, it didn't work. So I had to figure out how to get it across. So tonight I'm gonna be playing with a looper pedal and a keytar to trigger some of the sounds and stuff to get it going. It's really cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, you are the best. I am so glad you came back. You gave us your word 6 months ago you were going to come in, and you did. You're here. And yes, we're going to finish with a fist bump. Andy Grammer is the best. And any ideas on what you're leaning towards the next single after Back Home?
I feel like Honey, I'm Good is the one that everybody's freaking out about. So I'll play that tonight again, and we'll see what everybody feels. But that one's been going nuts online, so that looks like it's it. Yeah.
That would be cut one, folks.
Yeah, right. Cut one.
Andy Grammer, thanks, man.